What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Legit Whiskey Reviews, and today I'll be reviewing Still Austin Straight Bourbon Whiskey. So Still Austin, we have a Texas whiskey. This was one of the bottles I picked up on my road trip a month and a half ago. This one here comes from the Still Austin Distilling Company out of Austin, Texas. It is 98.4 proof. That is 49.2% ABV. And this one is called the Musician. This is their lowest offering. They do offer a cask strength version, but when I went to Texas, the stores that I went to, the only one I found was this one, the Musician. So this is like their lower one, and then like I said, they have the cask strength. Why is this called the Musician? Part of the reason why it's called the Musician is, according to their website, is because music has the ability to bring us all closer together, make us feel happy and more alive, and so does great whiskey. So I thought that was pretty cool, and that's where the name comes in. This one here on the back label here, it says it's aged at least 2 years, and as some of you may or may not know, I try not to pay too much attention when it comes to age overall, because I've had a lot of bad aged whiskeys, but I've also had, back and forth. Like I've had, of course, a lot of bad young whiskeys, but I've had some good younger whiskeys as well. So, but especially when it comes to Texas, I really don't pay too much attention when it comes to age, because when it comes to Texas, with that hot weather and the variances in the weather, the whiskey ages faster in Texas. So if you don't watch what you're doing, it can easily get away from you and be over oaked or just bring a lot of notes that you don't want in there. So that's why when it comes to Texas, I really don't pay too much attention to the age. 2 years in Texas might be like 4, 5, 6 years somewhere else. So that's where the difference comes in as far as Texas. The mash bill on this is 70% white corn, 25% rye, and 5% barley. And yeah, I'm really interested to get into this, so let's do it. The color on this, it's for that 2-year-old age statement, it's like, it has some color to it. It's not like overly dark. It's like maybe like a medium gold color. So, which is good. Again, when it comes to Texas, that age really doesn't matter too much. All right, let's go to the nose. So, like I said, this bottle's been open for a while. I had a few pours when I first picked it up, and one note that really sticks out, that's still sticking out now, is the like a strong butterscotch note, and that's what I'm still getting in the nose here. Like kind of like a Werther's Original type, that type of note is coming through in here. And then there's like a rich caramel coming through, and maybe like a little bit of cherry. When I first picked this up, I was getting a fruity note, and I could not pinpoint what it was, but now that it's been open for a while, I'm getting that cherry note. So I'm getting the cherry, and then this is definitely very spicy on the nose, which I would expect from that 25% rye in here. And this one retails for right at the $40 to $45 mark. I got this one for $40. And then I'm getting a little bit of charriness in here, like a char note, like charred oak. It's not like smoky or anything like that, but I'm definitely getting a little bit of char in here. So very good on the nose, very rich notes coming through, but more importantly, let's go to the palate. Cheers. Wow. This is my first pour of the day too, so I gotta kind of get acclimated to it, but that butterscotch note definitely came through. Not as much as it did on the nose, but it definitely is coming through on the palate. The cherry note, the caramel note, is definitely coming through. And then mid palate, it turns and changes into a little bit of like a burnt brown sugar, a little bit of oak I'm getting, and a good amount of spice. That finish is still lingering on. Yeah, I would say the palate matches the nose and goes beyond the nose, because like I said, that burnt brown sugar with the oak and the spice, and then with the sweetness up front with the cherry and the butterscotch, it just all blends so well together. They really did a good job with this. Let's go at it again. So this second time, the butterscotch note kind of took a back seat. I'm still getting the cherry caramel note, and then I'm getting more of the oak coming forward now. I would say it's it's right in the middle. It's not super sweet, but it's not like a bitter or tannic oak by any means. It's just like perfect right in the middle. And then I'm still getting a lot of that spice. There's a good amount of spice still, which I like. And now this second time, I started getting like a little bit of a chocolate note coming through. But let's try it one more time. Yeah, this is so good. So I'm still getting the caramel, but more of that like dark cherry note. And then now I'm getting more of that chocolate, burnt like charred oak with the spice. It's just like a great combination, and they really did a good job. I can't wait to try the cast strength version if I'm able to find it, because I'm really looking forward to see what they do with that one, with the higher proof and everything. But as far as this one, well, you know, there's only so much I can say about it. They really did a good job. I'm happy that I found this, and you know, for 2 years old, it's just an amazing whiskey, and something that I'm definitely going to try to find again if I'm in Texas again. So as far as my final score, I'm going to give this one B+. It's you know, it's a very good whiskey, very balanced, and a lot of good notes that I enjoy and I look forward to. And this is, you know, for it being under 100 proof as well, it brings plenty of flavors and plenty, you know, to keep it interesting and keep it from getting like stale or boring. So this is definitely a must buy if you come across it. I'm not sure what their distribution is, but I can't find it in my area. But if you guys are lucky enough to find this in your area, definitely give it a try, because you won't be disappointed. So if you like my content, remember to smash that like button. Remember to subscribe. You can catch me on Instagram at Legit Whiskey Reviews, and keep it legit and do it for the love of whiskey. Cheers.